It's time for the One Bar and Lupagus Show, bringing you anything and everything Minnesota Vikings.
Welcome to professional football.
Hello, welcome back to the One Bar and Lupagus Show. I am Lupagus. Today we're going to talk about the 7 cuts the Vikings have to make before training camp starts. They currently have 87 players on the roster. They need to cut down to 80 before training camp can start. Here are the names I think are going to get let go before they even get a shot to show up to camp. Before we get in that, be sure to subscribe to our channel, like our vids. We are climbing up that subscription chart. We want to keep going higher until we can't see the ground anymore. All right, so who are the 7 Vikings who are unfortunately going to get their time with the team cut before they can even get to camp? Very sad situation. I went thoroughly through the depth chart, through the roster as it stands right now, and these are the names I came up with. First one is tight end, Nakia Griffin-Stewart, another undrafted guy, kind of a bigger blocking type of tight end. Here's the thing. The Vikings are already loaded at tight end. Kyle Rudolph, Irv Smith Jr., Tyler Conklin, Brandon Dillon. They don't need a 5th guy. Extreme long shot to even make the practice squad. So I think he is gonzo. Maybe next year, Nakia. Maybe next year. Next guy, cornerback Kimon Hall. Not even familiar with this guy, but again, pretty log jam position. Vikings are going to probably keep 5 or 6. You got scrubs like Mark Fields, Nate Meters already on the team from last year. So I just don't think any one of those guys are going to make it, and Kimon Hall is beyond a long shot, so he is Kimon Gonzo. The next guy, running back, Tony Brooks James. The Vikings signed this guy. He does have some experience in the league. He has a little bit of returnability to him. Well, it would have been nice to have him in camp. You got Amir Abdullah, Michael Boone, Madison, and of course Delvin Cook as your running backs. You don't need another guy. And then you're probably looking at Amir Abdullah, KJ Osborne battling for return duty. So Tony Brooks James, I think you'll be sleeping at home this weekend. Another guy's linebacker, Blake Lynch. When it comes to Vikings linebackers, this is probably the one position that's really set in stone. You got your 3 starters with Barr, Kendricks, and Wilson. Behind them, it's going to be probably Ben Gideon and Troy Dye. Cameron Smith could battle Gideon for that last spot. You also got DeMarcus Gates, who might not even be invited to camp. But if you're an undrafted rookie here, I don't like your chances at all making the team. I don't like your chances of making the practice squad. I don't like your chances of even coming to camp. So Blake Lynch, you're gone. And so are you, Jordan Fair, another linebacker who I don't see the point in bringing him in. His chances are so minute of making the team. I think he is gone as well. All right, so that brings us to another cornerback, Marcus Sales. I think I mentioned his name. Maybe I didn't. I'm not familiar with this guy at all. But again, buried on the corner depth chart. I think they're going to go younger here. I think Neville Clark has a better chance of making the team than this guy. So again, Marcus Sales will say goodbye to you right now. And the last guy is fullback Jake Bargas. If you're going to have a full exhibition season with 4 preseason games, I can see the need to have a second fullback. Without that, with no exhibition games whatsoever, there's no point in having 2 fullbacks on your roster. CJ Ham could take all the reps in practice. Worst case, you could try Michael Boone there, or you could maybe move the Konkadonk back to fullback, have him play a little more H-back type of position, and maybe having him just learn that role a little bit wouldn't be such a bad thing. But Jake Bargas, you're Bargon. I was trying to think of something wittier. I couldn't do it. So those are the 7 guys I expect the Vikings to cut before training camp even starts. Again, it sucks they have to do that, but it is what it is, and maybe these guys will get a shot somewhere else down the road. So that's all I got for now. We'll be back because there's Vikings news coming in hot. Later.